Yo, what's up, y'all? Mr. Who. Today, we're cooking enchiladas without a stove. I'm going to show you step by step and just how easy it is to cook a time-consuming process like enchiladas in nothing more than a skillet. So, hang tight, and we'll get the show on the road. And at the end of this video, I got something special for you. All right, y'all. Be back in a minute. Peace. So the first thing I do is I get my hamburger ready. Cut my onions up. We're on skillet's on about 350. So we're going to get that cooking. And as you've seen before, I put my seasonings in before I drain my hamburger. Going to use fajita seasoning. I know I'm cooking enchiladas. I couldn't find an enchilada seasoning, so we're going to use fajita. All right. So we'll get that going, and I'll be back in a minute, y'all. Peace. Don't eat yet. Don't eat. I want you to be hungry. All right. Yo, I'm back. So I just wanted to show you what it should start to look like. Make sure you get all that hamburger broke up in nice little soft, nice little pieces. You don't want to eat an enchilada if you like you're eating a piece of steak. All right. Shall be back. Oh, you see my banana peppers. You know they're coming sooner or later, don't you? All right, y'all. Be back in a minute. Yep, I'm back. Got corn tortillas. All we're going to do is take a tortilla, put a little bit of that in there, and roll it up. Hey, film lady, can you come film for a moment? Wendy, can you come film for a minute? Bear with me, here we go. So we're just going to take a little bit of this. Roll her up.
And almost ran into my wife, who was coming around the corner from the bedroom. She was pissed. She thought I had the TV turned way up and was disturbing her show. I quickly informed her that it wasn't me and that the sound was coming from the backyard. I slipped out onto our back deck to listen. And this is where things get crazy from our perspective. At that time of year, my kennel is full, meaning there are probably 25 dogs kenneled within 20 yards of that wood line. Not one single dog made a peep. All of them were laying very still, watching towards the woods. I can't begin to expound on how unusual this is.
You shouldn't fall apart.
Generally, anything that gets their attention causes them to bark. It could be a deer, a possum, a cat, a squirrel, literally just about anything. But in this particular case, not a single dog made a noise. Meanwhile, my wife had joined me on the deck and we were discussing how quiet the dogs were. Just then, a pack of coyotes began to throw a fit. These guys were close, I guess no more than 100 yards across the creek. And still, the dogs made no sound at all. We finally went back inside and didn't hear anything else the remainder of the evening. The next night, my wife was awakened around 2:30 a.m. to an identical howl.
It's not hard, y'all. It's a little time consuming, but it's well worth it.
After that, we had no more such incidents.
Get as many in there as possible.
We had another incident in May of 2018. One of my training locations is actually in the Shawnee National Forest at a little ball diamond set in the valley. It's surrounded on three sides by high hills with a tree-lined creek running on the northwest side. There's a particular drill I like to do in that spot, and the seclusion of the area allows me to work with infrequent interruptions. The Shawnee National Forest has a history of Sasquatch sightings, but I never really thought much about it while working there. On this morning, I pulled in, set up my drill, and brought the first dog off the truck. The drill involves teaching the dog to respond to a whistle. I started to put the dog through its paces, and I blew the whistle for the first time. Within a few minutes, a tree crashed to the ground on the east hillside. I couldn't see it come down because the leaves are fairly full by then, but it was obviously...
Okay, that's enough for now.
I didn't give it any thought since I was surrounded by trees, and they obviously fall from time to time.
I'll be back with you in just a minute. Man, them sure did flake apart. I don't like that, but I don't know what happened. They're still just falling apart on me. All right, y'all. Well, besides the shells acting like a fool,
Recently, I shared my experiences with a well-known Bigfoot researcher.
I don't know what happened to them. That's aggravating. Aggravating. Anyway, got the rest of the hamburger on, got a can of Rotel, got enchilada sauce, got a whole bag of shredded sharp cheese, and let that cook on low for a while. Alright, be back when it's done. Peace. Well, y'all, this video turned out to be an enchilada fail. Doesn't mean the taste ain't there. I don't know what happened to the shells. So I just mixed it all together. I don't know, call it what you want, but one thing about it, you can't taste it like I can. It tastes damn good. I ain't never had no shells do that to me before. Oh well. Not every day cooking turns out perfect. You'd like it to because it's a video. But that's one thing about Mr. Who. I'm going to keep it real with you. These are enchiladas, but they're the effed up type of enchiladas. Oh, don't, you dirty mind. I'm talking about failed up. What kind of F word was you thinking I was talking about, y'all? Yeah, right the first time. Alright, I'm going to go eat. And we'll catch y'all on the rebound. Enchilada fail, signing out. Peace. Oh yeah, I failed without an oven. Peace.